Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Haunted Basement Studio. And as I meet Justice Camera right here, we are getting ready to start The Strangers Pray at Night. Man, The Strangers Pray at Night is one of my all-time favorites, man, dude. I absolutely love this film. And we're gonna hit play right now here pretty soon. I'm gonna hit play. You can already hear it. This is gonna get copyrighted. I already know. And you know what? I don't care because I do this because I absolutely love this film. So we are going to hit play right now and get this thing going. Got the D-Ray, the Blu-ray. We're going to watch the unrated version of this. So there we go right now. Starting it out right now, dude. I'm going to click on the chat when we get our very first scene. All right, we got the stars. There we go. Starts right now. A little bit early on that, but yeah, there we go. So how are you all doing out there? You guys go watch The Strangers, Chapter 1. Man, that thing was... We'll talk about that, later. I love this franchise, and so I'm definitely, going to be biased when it comes to this. Just because of this second movie. This movie right here definitely made the franchise for me. And all right, man, let's go. It's still playing. Here we go right now. One, come on. Getting ready to start. Let me see. 37. All right. Avalon Pictures. Fizz, the Saudi. All right, man, we're definitely going to get copyrighted right away. I hope it doesn't shut me down. I don't care. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone. Oh man, this cuts off, dude. Look at that scene right there. Dude, I absolutely love this film. We're checking out. I just gotta make sure everything's going good. Over here. Based on true events, man. Look how it's still in the same, just the fog coming off the street right there. You got the mailbox. Oh man, and now here comes that truck. That truck is absolutely freaking crazy. It definitely makes an appearance in the new one here, the remake, Chapter 1. And I do like that. I do like how they did that. Just slowly like pulling up. Man. So like this one is just it's like a continuation. Like a lot of people, dude, I've talked to so many people today and they're asking me like The Strangers Chapter 1, dude, is it going to continue from Pray at Night? And I'm just like, man, I wish it would have. I wish they would have continued with it from Pray at Night and have Bailey, back in there, Bailey Madison. And I'm going to jump over it. Knock, knock, knock. And so they're kind of like, this is it, man, knock in the middle of the night and you answer the door. Not good. I'm just going to bring up the IMDb report right here on this movie. This has such a great soundtrack. All right.
Hello.
And look, Babyface is right there. That thing is so cool looking. I mean, she's just standing there, and they really do focus on that is the part of their gist is like they're going to be like in your room, in your house. Someone's going to knock on your front door, but somebody is already inside your house, and so it's kind of like a distraction. I do not know how the audio is going to be working, and dude, she just lays down with you. So, like, if you watch Strangers Chapter 1, dude, we're going to go to spoilers pretty much, man. We got it right here. The Strangers Pray at Night emblem coming up. So, we're definitely going to talk spoilers throughout all of this film, through all 3 films, because we're going to break them all the way down. I'm going to tell you my knowledge of what is, through all of them and what everything means and what kind of matches in between. But we got Christina Hendricks as the mother, dude, and we got Bailey Madison as Kenzie right here, dude. Bailey Madison, love it, man. I wish she would come back and do some more horror films, but she's a great actress. And in this one, it is definitely going to start off like they kind of have that character that, like, is somebody that you're not, you don't like, they're not a good person, or you just don't think they're a good character. Very beginning, they have a lot of negativity in them, and how this movie progresses, and then where she, comes from this beginning scenes. I think we got like maybe 15 minutes. I mean, I've probably seen this movie 100 times, but like probably got like 15 minutes of them getting ready to get out of town to where they're going to make it to the cabin where the strangers are going to hold up. And right there, we got Martin Henderson, dude. And this dude was an X after this. So he's rocking some horror movies. And he's been in some other movies. Yeah, the Martin right there, dude. Keeping it real. What else were you in, brother? Let's take a look at you. Let's look at your. All right.
No, I do not.
I want to look at his filmograph, but like I can get pictures.
Uncle Marv said he could.
People like this guy. Yeah. What movies were Smoking Aces? Oh yeah, he was in The Ring. How could I forget that, dude? This is freaking Martin Henderson from The Ring, and The Ring is hella crazy, man. Man, Tamara. Oh man, that was such a crazy film, especially before its time. When it came out in 2002, The Ring. Holy crap, dude. There's been some other movies in 2004, Torque, Smoking Aces, like I said, in 2016. And then, of course, he came back in X, dude, and he was all jacked, dude. The porn producer in X, man. Oh, Jenna Ortega. Wow. Mila Goth. Yeah, that was a good one. So, hell yeah, dude. Martin Henderson rocking it out in the horror genre for like almost 20 years, dude. Then we got Christina Henderson right here. Cindy, the mom. Luke, who's Luke? Luke's played by Lewis Pullman, man. We'll have to check him out here in a little bit. But so they're just like taking Bailey right now to, like, what, like a school, like one of those schools, like take them to charter school or whatever, or they're gonna live away because like she's just not listening to mom and dad and stuff. And so that is kind of what's going on right now here in the story. We're watching it. They're driving right now. Definitely, we're gonna get back into these other actresses, and actors.
What's Queen?
I mean, you have this brother and sister, and I believe they're twins in this. If not, they're like a year or 2 year apart. But maybe Luke's a little bit younger. Maybe he's like 16, she's 18, or he doesn't look 15. But like I think they're twins, and so I mean that would suck. Being separated from your sibling. Like I have 2 daughters. And they're young, and imagine them being like almost teenagers, and then like them separating, not because the family's separating, just because like
Okay.
one is so rebellious, like they got to separate him, put him in like, Catholic school or whatever it is. I mean, right now she's outside and she's smoking, and her mom is walking up.
Not even gonna pretend.
I think Christina Hendricks was in like,
What difference does it make?
let's see. They're burning one down right here, which you hardly ever see
What difference does
in
it make, right?
horror
Just
films
gets closer to
nowadays.
the
I mean, I guess so.
God forbid
Man,
you
I
take
went
me
like
out.
disc golfing today and some dude was smoking a cigarette. It stunk so
not
bad.
like doing that.
Like, I don't mind some smell of cigarette smoke, but I don't know what this guy was smoking, dude. It must have been one of those harsh fucking
I wish
non-filter camels or something, man. I was like,
You turn
man, I gotta like step away, man. That was
You
like
got
some
fun.
harsh shit.
I make mistakes. A lot of them.
But yeah, we're
Teenagers do stupid shit. Mom.
teenagers
I'm
make
teenagers.
stupid
This is
shit,
more
Mom,
than
she
stupid
tells her.
shit, Kids. This past year,
Sabrina, Lori, none of their parents are sending them off.
well, I'm not their mother. I'm
Sounds like
yours.
she had 3 friends and something all went like they did, and
And I'm
like none of
worried
them's getting
about
sent
you.
off, but she is. But she's
No,
like,
you
I'm
won't have
I'm
to
your
worry.
mom.
Be just the three of you again, like it always should have been, right?
I mean, really, like the beginning of this movie, they're putting in some story, like great acting by these 2 actresses right here. They look absolutely amazing. Like, definitely pulls it off that they're mother and daughter. Instead of giving her the cigarette back, she just throws it down and puts it out and then walks back in. It's like we don't like Bailey at all right now. Kenzie in the movie, her name's Kenzie. I just call her Bailey Madison because she's Bailey Madison, man. She's Bailey Madison. She's awesome, sexy, hot, dude. Smoking. We like Bailey in this one for sure. Dude, I love Dollface in this one. All right, man. So they're crossing the bridge right here. And, man, it absolutely is getting ready to go. Like, in the nighttime. Pray at night. So it is night. And it's going to stay night for the rest of the movie. You will not see sunlight again. So they're driving up in like this kind of like trailer park, and they say it's like a resort trailer park where people can rent there, for the summer, and they leave for the winter, and it's off season now. So I mean, they make it. That's to make it okay. So it's off season now. So you're pulling up in this old resort town. Nobody's there.
I think everybody leaves after Labor Day.
She says everybody leaves after Labor Day. He's like, all right, they just need to get to, I think, the uncle or grandpa's house right here. Get the keys to their cabin, which is going to be like a trailer. Nobody's there. I mean, look at this. This thing is absolutely awesome. The cinematography right now, dark. You can tell like there's nobody around, man.
The office is a little further down.
Oh, man, I hurt my hip earlier. I don't know how. And so you got the vans, you got your Mormon van, you got your, utility van here pulling up with kids in the back. They pull up to the main, the lodge right here, where I think it's got to be her uncle. I can't, I've seen this movie so many times, but I think it's uncle. Let's see if I'm wrong, because we'll find out if I am. And it's like super dark out there. There's nobody there. She's walking into, the pretty much like the convenience store entrance that's gonna give. Oh, she turns on the light. Nobody's there, so she's gonna, I believe, man, she's got some big tits, man. I don't care how long did I go. 14 minutes, man. She's got big bosom right there, man. So she found the keys. And there's a note there. Trailer 47. Make your way to your room. See you in the morning. Love, Uncle Marvin. What a smiley face. Told you it was the uncle. I knew it all along. Why was I second guessing myself? All right, man.
Yes, in the morning. Number 7.
All right, so there we go. It's just like nothing going on, like normal. This is what you guys plan. You're gonna go stay at the cabin because you're halfway in between where you need to take. Did they say Portland? Oh shit! That's where the other ones got lost in Portland, man. Wow, what was it like? Irvine, Aiden. What was it? This in the chapter 1, the new one that's out in the movie theater right now. They went to a town like this near. They were on their way to Portland. Are these guys on their way to Portland too? Man, they tied it up, man. We got an Easter egg. We found an Easter egg because they said they were going to Portland, and in the new one, they were going to Portland too. And I'm like, the camera's there, and I got the movie going on right there. I got the live stream right here. Yo, what up, Kenneth Bird? How you doing, buddy? We're watching Strangers Pray at Night. Thank you for checking in, man. You've always been cool, dude. All right, man, they're walking into their cabin right now. So this is all right, man, it's cozy.
Right?
That's what he's gonna say.
Cozy.
And the kids are just like, whatever. All right.
Okay, so who's staying in this trailer?
Like, this is really like they did this one good, man. Like, they make it really feel like real life. They're not forcing anything in it. Why is there leftover food in Chinese? She's like, don't eat that shit. He's like, it still smells good.
Go down.
Smells fine.
Do not eat that.
He's like, don't eat it.
Sis.
Man, she's got a bottle of wine. Kids on their phone.
Remember when
They're 17.
Exactly what I'm trying to.
Bam, the knock right away. You hear that? They're like thinking, bam.
No, don't get up. Got
The
it.
kids aren't going to get up. Why would they get up? Hell no. It's like, it's a girl. She looks out the window. Here we go.
Help you?
Man, you can see her face.
Tamara home?
Is Tamara home?
You have the wrong trailer.
Man, look at Beth. Oh, man. She is an awesome killer. Emma Bellamy. Emma Bellamy. That was Emma Bellamy. You can see her face there, dude. It's like,
guys,
oh, man. Gives me
taking
chills, dude.
cards or something.
Like, for real, like, what's going to happen here coming up in the film? I mean, that was doll face right there. Or no, that was, yeah, baby face, dude. Like, oh, man. That was doll face. I was right the first time. I always second guess myself. But, yeah. So they're just chilling out, getting ready to, go to sleep pretty much. Kids don't want to play cards with them. They just want to be on their phone.
You're not on your phones.
They was like, let's just have one more night to be on our phones together, because like they're taking, Bailey, Kenzie to boarding school because she did some bad shit. I don't know. They hint at it like something happened with her and her friends. And like, instead of like them being all family, they're going to ship her away. She's kind of being really rebellious.
Sit down just for a while and join us.
And so that's kind of like where we're going to get the involvement of Kinsley right here, where she's going to go in the story. And I love how, Mike, Martin Henderson is talking to her as a father.
Bad grades in class.
Kind of letting her know, you what's going on, you've done some bad stuff. He's just like wants to have peace with her. What you'd want with your daughter for sure at that age. I know when I'll get there because I got 2 of them and they're not
Where
there
are you
yet.
going?
Need some air.
But just like a teenager girl, getting sent off to boarding school, what does she do? Takes off out the front door. And then, as a good mother, she's like, hey, Luke, your brother, why don't you go check on your sister?
Please.
Just go make sure she's okay. And so now they're going to get separated. So we're going to have the mom and father left in the trailer. And then we're going to have the siblings, the brother and sister. They're going to be outside of this little trailer, which has woods all around it. So definitely woods, the forest has been part of all of the Stranger films. So there's another Easter egg right there we found. We just found the forest element in all three of them just by watching the second one. So now, you know, he's out looking for his sister. He's gonna end up finding her. Let's see if there's anybody watching him in the segment. I love how widescreen it is. Man, the forest, the fog right there, and how it's dark. Dude, it's absolutely amazing right there how that looks. That is so cool. And him just walking across that field, that was perfect cinematography. And you know where he's going. Man. And so now you see Bailey right here. I'm just going to call her Bailey for the rest of the freaking show. I just cannot call her Kinsley. Burning one down. All right, they're going to have a, brother-sister talk. Let's see what they say.
Well, Mom told me to come hang with you. Hey,
How do you think?
and you. You're supposed to inhale those?
They kind of like, I think he might be the older. I don't know. They gotta be twins.
Oh, sis, just over it. Send you away.
Man, she's awesome. Look at her trying to smoke, not inhaling it. I don't know.
One life.
Maybe it's like that for you too. Oh, this could be a fresh start.
I mean, that would suck.
Whatever you want to be.
Getting sent away. And he's like, give me a cigarette. And he just puts it down. He's like, come on. You know that's not you. And like she looks at him like, I mean, she's like in this phase, I guess this teenage phase. Oh man, dude, right there in the background. There's Bellamy right there. There's Dollface. Oh, see, that was so good. It's like they're having this really crazy moment, and then right when they leave, you have a stranger watching them. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Man, it's about ready to go down. We're getting into this. So they're still back at the trailer.
That would be nice.
Luke and Kinsley are outside.
Luke goes off to college. Don't do it on the couch like we used to.
Martin is, Mike is with his wife.
So tired.
I mean, they're really second guessing, if this is the right decision to send Kinsley off to boarding school. I mean, it's been so hard on them. Maybe they need some alone time. Alone time's always great with your wife, if you know what I mean. Oh, man. Bang, bang, bang. Right when they're about ready to get on. All right, dude. That's another Easter egg. That's happening in all three of the film. Right when they're about ready to get it on, somebody knocks on the door. Another Easter egg, man. That three we found so far. Just by watching this one. Easter egg hunting right now with the strangers, man. I love Pray at Night, dude. If you're just joining me, Pray at Night is absolutely amazing. We're close to... Oh, dude, she asked for cameras on again, and then she just walks away. It's like, I'm sorry, are you lost or something? You need some help? Again, and now you got Emily walking away right there, Dollface. In the dark, she stops in the shadows and she turns around, and there you can barely see her face. Man, That's why I love Dollface. This was all like Dollface was in this one. In the chapter 1, you know, she came in at the end. And in this one, she had the long blonde hair, which was great. It worked perfect with the mask. And the new one, she didn't have that. So it kind of made the two female masks look similar. Too similar to decipher like which one's who.
I'm sure they're okay.
I was able to, but like I know a lot of people couldn't. I'm like, Dollface pretty much shows up at the end. You know, people like Bad Guy, but Dollface is you know, the one in this one. All right, so like they figure out that like the light on outside of their porch when she's knocking, she just unscrewed it. So when they open the door, that's why you couldn't see her face because the light was off. But all they do is they go up there and turn it. That's an Easter egg number 4 with the Easter egg with them knocking, with them turning off the light. That happened in all 3 movies so far. So that's 4 Easter eggs. So I got to keep this counted, or else, you know, I'm going to put it in chat. We got 4 eggs so far at where we're at 25 minutes. All right, I'm gonna put that there. So we're counting Easter eggs. I did, yeah, let's do it, because that's what I'm saying. We're gonna go through them all. We're gonna see what's similar to all the other movies. And man, oh, every time Bailey's on screen, I don't know why, but she is just gorgeous. So cute, man. Look at her. Oh, and they walk up onto a cabin, and the cabin door is open. As both of them were talking, once they see that cabin door open, both of their mouths shut, and they both look at it, and then they slowly start walking towards that door with Kinsley, Bailey Madison, walking in first with Luke behind her. And as they slowly walk into this dark cabin, she looks around and sees that maybe there is nobody there. Luke follows in, but he is a little bit scared. They walk in and there's nobody going on. So they're going to look through the cabinets and see what they can find. And they're going to find a bottle of booze.
No.
And Casey's like, look at this. Look. And he's like, oh, all right. Maybe just one. Maybe just one shot. Oh, and then they heard something. They heard something from the back bedroom.
Wait.
Man, they're like,
Are you there?
who's there? I would be like, see you fucking later. Maybe there is somebody here and they just left their door open. But no, they go towards it. Oh, another bang.
Hello?
We're starting to get some tension built up right
Somebody
here.
there?
Man, this complete darkness, and then the door, he opens the door. I mean, a dog is jump scare. It even scared me. Seen this movie so many times. I remember that. But then they look, because I remember all of a sudden, as they walk in the room and the dog runs out, they start smelling something. And they're like holding their up. What is it? They open up the curtains to the window, and it says hello, 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 written in red a bunch of times. And then they slowly turn around. With the light coming in from the window, Bailey focuses her eyes on the bed. She's like, look, Luke, what is that? And she's staring. She's like, she can't believe what she sees. And as Luke turns around, her brother and Kinsley, both of them are looking at a figure that has a blanket covered her head, a white blanket over her head with blood spots all over it. Bailey slowly grabs it, and as she pulls down the sheet, it's a dead uncle with his face halfway torn off. And they go running out of the cabin. They're like, we need to get back to mom and dad. And they take off running down the street that is foggy. You got trees. You got forest behind you. They take off. They go on behind all the houses. They're in the forest.
Where are we?
No.
Come from that? No.
They got lost. They got turned around. Now they're both are tripping. Oh my God! Bam! Mom and Dad show up because they were looking for them.
Gerald.
Okay, all four of them are back together. We got all four of them back together.
It's not some kind of a joke. I swear I would not joke about it. Okay, where was this? Where did you see this?
And so, like, Luke is telling, his father that
I'm
the
not.
dead body.
I'm
It's like,
messing with
not
you, I
fucking with
swear.
you, dude. Like, I'm not messing with you.
He's all right. We both saw.
And Bay's like, we both saw this dead body over there. And like, so this is, it's a bad decision in this movie, but we got to have bad decisions made.
Okay.
They separate. So now we have Luke and his father, Mike.
Can you show me?
And then now Mother and Bailey go separated. So we got the two females and the two males separated. Oh, I'm already don't liking that at all. We can't. Why didn't they stay together? And man, straight up great cinematography right here with them walking down in that silhouette of the house. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, man, they get back to the house. And like Bailey is hyperventilating. She is like, okay, man, this is when you start to fall in love with this character, man. All right, man, she is absolutely tripping out. Mom is doing the best to comfort her. Okay, man, phone smash, phone con, Easter egg number 5. We're at 5 eggs. The phones are smashed, and it happened in 1, and it happened in chapter 1, and it's happening in this one. So we're going to call them as the original, and then Pray at Night, and then chapter 1 is the 3 movies that we have so far. Man, it's like, she is like, all your phones now are smashed, and they locked the door. So they've been in your fucking cabin. What are you doing? You need to get the hell out of there. Like, you need to run. She's like, what are you thinking? Did they just smash your phone and they're still in there? Oh, and then right behind them, who is it? It's Dollface, and Bailey turns around and she is petrified. She can't even speak. She's like, and then she turns around, her mom turns around, and there's Dollface with her blonde hair hanging out. This is why I love Dollface. She's just kind of looking at him and how she's stalking him. They open the drawer, but there's no knife because Dollface pulls out the knife. She already has the big kitchen knife in her hand. And now she twirls it around. Bam! Scares the girls. They run. Bam! They run into the bedroom. And they're trying to shut the door. They shut it. They lock it. They're able to lock it. And they shut the other door, which is the bathroom. Dollface broke in, and now Dollface is banging on the door. She stops. They don't hear nothing. Now they're both in the bathroom. What the hell just happened? All their phones are gone. They're busted. This girl has a knife. And the door is trying to open up. It's twisting the knob. But nobody's coming. Leave us alone, she says. And screams. Bailey is still petrified behind her mom. Dude, I'm like getting chills, dude. What's going to happen next? Dude, they're like in the bathroom. They're just like staring at tension right here. Zero music. Silence. It is silence. The new movie, chapter 1, had a great music to it. The great score to it. Awesome. So now Bailey's trying to get out the top window. The windows in the trailers in the bathroom. And so she's getting out. Her mom's pushing her up. Bailey's going to get out. She's pulling herself up. And all of a sudden, the door breaks in. Punching through the door. It's Dollface breaking in the door. Bailey gets out through the hole. And as she grabs Mother's hand to pull her out, we got the music playing right here. And Dollface just looks at her as Bailey looks down. and Dollface is right behind Mother and then stabs her multiple times. Bam, bam, as Bailey watches this. Dollface twists the knife and blood squirts out. All practical effects. No CGI at all in this. We got that song playing in the background, and as Dollface looks up at Bailey and then sees her, I mean, with that mask, that was so perfect because it's like, oh yeah. Bailey jumps down, and now she is running out of the trailer, and then we get to see her mother is dead. Man, they claimed, the strangers claimed the victim here. We've already seen 2 victims claimed in this one. 2 of them down, dead meat, whatever they want to call it. And you got the smiley face on the mailbox there. And we're not going to do Easter eggs on the smiley faces because they're all over the Strangers franchise, so that's not an Easter egg.
This is it, right? Yeah, it's this one.
All right, man. We've already lost Mother. They don't know it. Man, we got Luke and his father, Mike. They are walking, and it is dark as hell. Man, I got so busy. Let me turn on the Crip Key. How far are we on? Sorry, buddy. He wanted to watch this one, too. All right, man. So Luke is taking him to the cabin where they saw the dead body, which is the uncle. Because Mike, wants to make sure his kids aren't lying to him. Unbeknownst to him that his wife just got murdered and Bailey Kinsley is like out running by herself. So that's where we are with the story right now. Mike is slowly walking into the back bedroom where Luke and Kinsley earlier, just before, saw in the window a bunch of hellos written down, and then they pulled the sheet over that figure, which was a dead body, which his jaw is halfway hanging off. Mike now sees it and like covers his nose.
You call cops.
It's like, we got to call the cops. Oh, our phones are back. Oh, our phones are back at the cabin. And as us as an audience knows, that's not good because we already know what happened back at the cabin.
Oh.
And even the lines cut. So the lines cut, the cabin's like landline, back in the day, if you don't know what a landline is, it's a wire that hooks up to your wall and you plug it into a phone and you can call people wherever you want. But that line gets cut. You can't use it. Bam! Bang! Right outside the door. They both fucking duck down real fast. And so now, both of them are looking around. Man, good.
Get
The
out!
window breaks like someone threw a rock in. I mean, like your heart would just be pumping right now. Like you're in the middle of this. You just saw a fucking dead body. Obviously, the person out there that's fucking out throwing rocks and breaking windows is probably the murderer. And you don't want to be claim number 2 or 3, but they don't know that Mother is already dead.
Okay,
So they're looking around. Dude, Martin Henderson's killing it in this role, dude.
Run like hell. I'm gonna be right behind
Father,
you.
man,
You're
Mike.
We get right back to him. Okay. Go.
What did he say? He said there's a firearm over there, right? Oh, man, they were going to run out. No, Baguette standing there with an axe. Oh, that was amazing. Woo! He was like, you need to go run and get out of here. And then right when he ran to the door, dude, Baghead is like standing there there with an axe. And they just shut the door. Now they're looking for a firearm. They're like, oh, my God. Oh, look, he finds a gun and he finds some ammo. Mike, father, he finds this shit. He's like, do you know how to use this gun? He's like, Luke is fucking tripping out. Like, good acting. Like he's like scared as shit.
5 seconds to leave, and then I start shooting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mike opens the door and nobody's there. And he's holding on. I mean, you could really call that another Easter egg because that happens in all of them. It's like,
Go check back.
they just kind of like, fuck with you. They play with you for a little bit is what they do. Oh, he's standing there. And I'm just going to, all right, I'm going to think it's okay that I left. That is, I'm just going to chill. Like, I'm going to go over here and hide and think that I left. But I'm, let them think that, like, okay, it's over with. Let them take off running, which they do. And so now Mike and Luke are running through the forest here. Not really the forest, but the wheels. And now you got Bailey running too by herself. So all of them are running. Bailey runs right into a fence, a barbed wire fence. So she is like caged in this resort. And then right there in the background, you see Dollface just watching her as Bailey's like shaking the fence and walking along the fence. And here slowly comes Dollface. And then Bailey turns around and sees her and then takes off running. And then Bellamy just walks in and watches her. And now we cut back to, oh man, we're going to cut back to father and son. And they make it back to the trailer park. And they notice all their phones are broken. And then they both look into, oh man, this sucks. So Mike, now the father is walking into the back bedroom, into the bathroom, and he's gonna see his wife has died, has got killed. And you got the son behind him, which doesn't let him see. Man, this thing is sad as hell with handprints all over. Bloody handprints. His wife's dead. Smiley faces on the mirror. Oh my God, this is so bad. Luke comes in and sees him. Mike holds him. Like, no. I mean, you're getting real character, like real life shit. Like, I mean, between this family realizing now that their mother just is dead now. Now they need to find, Casey and Mike. They find Bailey, make sure she's okay. So they go and jump into the van. And they're gonna go look for the daughter, man. She's the last time we saw her, she's just fucking running away, hit the chain link fence. Dollface was behind her. That's the last time we saw her in this film. Then you got father and son looking for her driving. Come on. I mean, they gotta. Man, they're just gonna separate what they're doing. The strangers just trying to separate everyone. As they're driving, bam! So this is what happened. Like, something got thrown and hit the windshield and cracked it, and Mike swerved off the side of the road, and he ran into, a porch that had a bunch of wood on it, and he got impaled. He got impaled by some wood. So that's like the only little, non-realistic thing that could probably happen, but they needed to somehow write that in. That's just what they did with it. And where it goes, oh man, now you see Bailey is like running away, and then she comes upon a truck. All right, man, we got the truck. Is the truck an Easter egg? I mean, and the second one it is, we're calling Easter egg 6 truck. And how it's revving up. Definitely gonna have to throw that in as the Easter egg. Baghead's always driving the truck. Bailey takes off running. Man, it's like how she goes into this little cylinder at a playground, and the truck pulls up right there with the lights shining on her. but like it kind of goes away. The truck drives away. She's hiding in this little cylinder playground. It's like a black, big round tube that's super big. And she's hiding in there as the truck kind of drives around and pulls away. And she's kind of looking at the truck, and the truck kind of just slowly comes to a part and stops right in front of the tube where she's at. Like, and it's revving the engine, and she's in it. Leave us alone.
We've just started.
But one of the strangers is in there. Pin-up girl says, we just started. It's like they're just chasing them. They're preying on them. You know, like a wounded dove, you know, when a bear is chasing. They're fucking with it. You know, you have a cat, you know, and they knock out like a bird from the tree, and they sit there and fuck with it forever. It's like, well, no, I stop it when they do it. But that's what animals do. And these guys are animals. They're just preying on them. They're chasing them, feeding off of their fear. So when they can finally catch him at the end and kill them is what the strangers want to do. And so now, right now, we got Mike is impaled, and Luke is like, we got to get you out of here. But he can't. There's a big old log that's stabbed right through his gut. This is the only down part. I wish Mike could have, like, they make up for it coming up here. But, like, if he could have got in the situation a little bit better instead of getting impaled by some piece of wood, I mean, I guess it could happen. It could happen to anyone. And that's what I guess we're really trying to say, is that it can happen to anyone. But like his dad gives Luke the gun, and he's showing him how to use it. He's like, go find your sister, get help, and then come back and get me, is what he's saying to him.
Okay.
And Luke's like, okay, I'm going to do it.
We're going to go find her, okay?
I'm going to go find her.
We're going to get the ambulance, okay?
And then we're going to get the ambulance. We're going to save you. Man, this is so emotional. Martin Anderson, how he talks is so funny. It's good, man. Like, I was so glad to see him next. I'm like, yeah, dude, he's from Pray at Night, man. He's from The Ring. Oh, and then when Luke leaves, you see Baghead in the background. That's an amazing shot right there. He's just watching this the whole time. In the background, you can see the silhouette of him, and then he walked away. And he slowly comes and walks to the passenger door of the van where Mike he doesn't see him. Mike is like now hurting. He's impaled, and the door opens, and Mike slowly looks up at him, and Baghead steps in and sits in the car, and Mike starts screaming. Can't put music as the Easter egg because there's always good music in this. What song they're gonna play on this one? I think they play that Cambodian Nights or something right here. Definitely. Man, he's just sitting there listening to the song as Mike's just like oozing in pain. And then he turns up the music.
Please. Hey, whatever it is you're doing, just stop. Can you leave my family alone? Let my family
Mike is pleading for his life as slowly Baghead turns and looks at him. Man, his mask looks pretty good. I like it. The mask in chapter 1 is awesome. Dig it. Man, he holds out an ice pick. Mike starts to scream. It's like, fuck you. Oh, man, motherfucker. I like that, man. Baghead just looks at him. There's what Damien here, the actor. I can't remember his name. and just stabs him right in the stomach. And like how he watches his eyes as his soul is taken from his body is really how sinister this is. Like he's just watching him. Man, when he pulls that syringe, right, blood just everywhere of that ice pick. Man, brutal as hell. Just surreal. I mean not brutal, but just like real. Oh, stop. Man, I got this soundtrack on my phone, dude. I love this movie. Man, I haven't. Oh. But yeah, let's see what his name was real quick. I should give it to me. It is Damien Maffei. Man in the Mask, it says. I told you it was Damien Maffei, I would say it would be. Emily Bellamy is Dollface. And then Lee Inston as Pinup Girl. So Lee is Pinup Girl. We haven't saw Pinup Girl. We've only seen Man in the Mask, they say, but it's Sackhead, Baghead, and then Dollface. Bailey, okay, all right, man. Bailey's running around. She sees a truck, so Bailey's still by herself. Mother and father are dead. Luke's by himself. Bailey's by herself. He's calling for Kinsey. Kinsey's Bailey. So Bailey makes it into the house, and she's like hyperventilating, super scared. It's like, okay, everyone's separated. 2 of them are dead. I don't think Bailey knows mom's dead yet. Bailey doesn't know dad's dead. Man, and so like she's in this trailer. She's kind of looking. I mean, this is great, dude. It's all happening in one night. That's why it's Pray at Night. The Strangers Pray at Night. We're still trying to find other Easter eggs, going on from all 3 films. Went and saw the second film opening night, not even Thursday, 6 o'clock, first showing that you can absolutely see that movie worldwide. I went and watched it. And it was a remake of the first one, and I didn't mind it at all. It was pretty good. Bailey is like walking around, and she finds this music box right now. And the music box opens up, and then Dollface appears with her blonde hair. It's like you chose the wrong trailer, girl. She has a knife, and she's over there. Oh, man, she stabs Bailey, but Luke shows up with the gun. He says, back up. So Luke finds Bailey, and he's holding the gun at Dollface. He's pointing the gun right at her.
What the fuck are you doing?
She's like, what the fuck are you going to do? I got a gun.
Put the knife down.
Put the knife down. She drops the knife like, boom. Hell yeah, dude. Man. And she just kind of looks at him, and tilts her head with a Michael Myers look. All right, man. He's got the gun. He's got it triggered. He's dude. So this is an Easter egg because what happens in all of them, they don't pull the trigger. If they do, they pull on the wrong person. In this one, yeah. What was it? We're at 7. Where's the gun pull? Man, we got the truck coming on. All right, man. It's like they know where you're at. They always know where you're at. You think you can get away, even in chapter 1. Think they can get away. They think they just leave you alone. No, they leave you alone to see where you go, and then they're gonna follow you and find you and then bring you back. That's what they do. And so don't let like any of the bad comments or like the bad freaking reviews you know, you should go see The Strangers Chapter 1, like for sure. Don't let any of the bad reviews, you know, mix with your judgment, because like this is what we got. Like they're doing what, like, one of my favorite movies of all time here is The Strangers Pray at Night. How they turn them into a slashers. They follow all the same. They follow the same tropes and stuff of in chapter 1. But I mean, they made it like we've seen this before. It's already done before, but let's see where the other two goes, man. They have to get you up to speed. And the way they did it, they kind of dumbed it down, and it was fun. But I've already seen it before. Oh man, okay, so Bailey and Luke are so scared. Bailey is like hyperventilating, and she's like saying she's so sorry for everything that she did.
Remember that time that I fell out of that tree?
She's bleeding. He's trying to make her a tourniquet. He's trying to cut that bleeding off. So she's injured. Okay, Bailey's gotten stabbed in the leg, and like he's getting ready to tie it down right now. And he's going to tie it, and it is going to make her scream. That's kind of where we are at the movie right now. Man, see the way these two act with each other. It makes it feel like they really are brother and sister. So the acting in all the Stranger movies has been top notch. I give them all 9 to 10 in acting. There has not been one bad acting job in any of the Strangers movies in the franchise. The Strangers franchise is alive and well, and I'm so excited to see chapter 2 and chapter 3.
Shut up.
Because in this first part, in chapter 1 was the original, and chapter 2 was Pray at Night, and Pray at Night is one of my favorites of all time. I love this fucking film. This film is amazing. And shit's about ready to hit the fan because, they come together and all right, they had a good talk. Oh! And then the truck comes busting in. They always know where you are. Sackhead Damien driving the car right there. And I love that. That was a perfect scene. Oh my God. It was straight up out of the 70s look right there where they had the camera pulled with Bailey and Luke. And they both jump out the back of the trailer through a window as the truck's trying to bust in through the other side. Man, such great freaking camera shots here. I love the filmography, how they filmed it. And they got the zoom up right here with Bailey hurting. She can't even run, dude. She is dude, she's fucking wounded, dude. She's wounded. She can't move. She's holding her hip like me. Oh my God, dude, my hip hurts so bad. So Luke puts her and hides her underneath the trailer. He's going to go call the cops. And the police are going to come here and light the place up. He's like, you got to understand. You got to stay underneath this porch. You got to stay under here. I'm going to get help. Just stay here. Trust me. I love you, sis. She's like, okay. And so he puts her underneath this porch. And so now she's hidden away. And so now Luke is going to go to that convenience store part, from the beginning where they got the key. Man, he got the truck driving around looking for him. Did they lose him? Baghead, Dollface, did you guys lose him? Oh, man, did you? Man, Bailey, this underneath the porch right there. Great tension. All right, man. We're going to make it to the rental shop, Luke's getting ready to walk in. Oh, what stranger have we not seen yet? Maybe she's patrolling the convenience store rental shop right here. And that would be Pinup Girl.
Hi, yeah, we need help.
So the phone actually goes through. Does it?
I wasn't paying attention. It's some trailer park?
It does. He's like, I'm at trailer park.
No,
He's shaking.
Gatling Lake. It's Gatlin Lake.
Gavilan Lake. All right, Gavilan Lake. All right, let's remember that. Gavilan Lake. Gavilan Lake. That happened in the other one. Uh-oh, he realizes somebody's in the shop with him. He looks around. He hears somebody. He puts the phone down because the phone went dead.
Just leave us alone.
Just leave us alone, he says. And all of a sudden, the Slurpee machine starts to turn on. He grabs
Leave us alone!
a freaking golf club. Oh, and behind him, Pin-Up Girl shows up right behind him. That's how they show up. Behind him without them knowing. Like Michael Myers. A white mask that shows up right in front of you. Man, this thing is freaking awesome. Oh, no, he turns around like, where is she at now? Bam, Baghead's right there at the door. Oh, that Pin-Up Girl shows up. He gets super scared. And now he runs outside, dude. We are getting to the best scene ever in fucking horror. This is probably the top 3 best scenes in horror right here. We're getting to the pool scene. Luke is walking outside. He's outside. He's got the golf club. He's looking around. He's like, what the fuck, dude? It's high fence. There's gates everywhere. Like, you can't get up. All of a sudden, the lights slowly turn on. And we're going to get Bonnie Taylor freaking Bonnie Taylor song right here. And the lights turn on. It's all neon. And then all of a sudden, Dollface comes running around. But Luke turns around just in time and smacks her with the golf club. Knocks her out. We got Total Eclipse of the Dark. Total Eclipse of the Heart playing right now by Bonnie Taylor. Amazing song. This is where they fucking put it in together. He pulls the knife away from Dollface. He goes to grab the mask to pull it off, but she grabs him. He grabs the knife. And Luke stabs her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blood going everywhere. He stabs her 6 times with blood all over her mask, blood all over him. It was either him or her, and he chose his own life. Blood everywhere with the neon lights that's flashing. And all of a sudden you see Baghead walking up, dragging the axe behind him. Luke looks up at him and sees Baghead there with an axe. And he says to Baghead as he stands up,
I killed one of yours.
I got one of yours.
How's that feel, huh?
How's that feel?
How's that fucking feel?
How's that fucking feel? And then Baghead swings, misses, and swings again and misses, and swings again and misses. Luke is dodging him, and then Baghead swings and misses. Luke falls into the pool, and now Luke is in the pool, and he gets up and gets a breath of air with Baghead swinging the axe. He misses, but Luke grabs the axe and pulls him into the pool. And now they're fighting in a pool, and you got the music playing up. And you got them when they're underneath the water. You don't hear the music. Lucas has a knife. They're fighting underneath the water. Right now, you go up there. Oh, it's this amazing scene. The cinematography in this one is top notch. Oh no, Luke drops the knife. Baghead picks it up. They make it to the shallow end. Luke is trying to run out of the shallow end. But before he gets out, Baghead pulls him from behind and then stabs him right in the back. And he stabs him as Luke is grabbing at his head. Now, the blue water is slowly turning red around Luke. Baghead just looks down at him and stares at him and then walks off with the blue water in this pool with a blood pool coming from Luke. And Luke is slowly backpedaling. He's on his back and he's pedaling, and then he's gurgling up blood. The blood is gurgling. He's like, I gotta get over to the edge. Baghead already walked away. You think he's a goner. Luke's a goner. He's got stabbed, blood coming everywhere. If he can't make it out of this pool, he's going to sink to the bottom and drown. And he goes down. He's going down. The music coming in and out. The neon light. This is such an amazing thing. This scene's fucking awesome. I wish that you can see it. I hope that you can watch it on the watch this as I'm watching this. It's so awesome. And then you got the great soundtrack coming in. Bailey's there. Bailey came back. She's like, I'm not hiding no more. I'm okay. I can make it. And she finds Luke, and Bailey, her sister, is pulling Luke out of the water. Yes. Yes. She's going to save him now. And now she pulls him out, and she's going to have to, she's going to do the same thing that she did to him. Like, okay, I'm going to save you. I'm going to make you hide.
Right here.
All right, man.
You need to get your help.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm having so much fun watching this and talking about all these Stranger movies. Man, this is so cool. So Bailey's like, I'm going to hide you, Luke. And I'm going to go do it now. And so, seriously, though, I don't see any bad, this movie is a one-of-a-kind movie. There is, no, oh, I've seen this before. I've done this before. No, this movie is straight up brand new, where it's at. All right, man. I mean, there's probably movies like that, but for a mainstream American film, put out in theaters. So Bailey's still hurt. Oh man, she's acting so good, dude. She's in her jeans right there in that shirt. You see a little bit of her backside. And you see Dollface is waiting for her to walk by. And you see Dollface is watching her. Wounded Duck. All right, man. They just sit there and wait, man. They just wait for you to pass them. And once you pass them, all right, they're going to follow you. Man, the two trips out in the road. All right, there's a truck coming. You think it's the big Ford truck, but it's not. Somebody else. Who is this? Someone comes out and says, "Are you okay?" And it looks like it's a security officer. Hey, are you okay?
Okay. It's okay. Come here. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. It's okay.
Okay, I need to help my brother.
Okay.
I need you to help my brother. He's at the clubhouse. I told him to meet you
All right.
at the clubhouse.
Man, Dollface shows up right behind him, walks right back, and slits his throat. They need another kill count, and security guard shows up and I can understand are you okay, and not realizing she walks right up behind him and kills him. So Bailey then gets into his car. It's got to be a police officer. She reaches for the keys. The keys aren't there, and then she's looking around in this car, in this truck, and then we're gonna get this classic, killer outside the car and knocks on the window. Hey, look. I have the keys right here. And then what she does, Dollface is trying to open up the door. But there's a shotgun there. Man, Bailey starts trying to grab a shotgun. Dollface is stabbing her and getting her hand. Bailey is able to get the shotgun, and she looks at Dollface with the shotgun, pulls it, clocks it, boom! Shoots Dollface. She was able to get the fucking shotgun. Shot her after she was getting cut in her hands. She's over there slicing, grabs that fucking gun. Go back, boom! Shoots her. And now Bailey is slowly getting out of the driver's door, and she's looking at Dollface. She's looking at Dollface. Dollface is still alive. She's backing up like this. She's backing up. And it slowly starts to zoom on her face. And she's got the mask on. Bailey reaches over and pulls the mask off. Pulls Dollface's mask off. And it's Bellamy here. Why are you doing this? She asks her. She says, why not? Why are you doing this? Why not? And then Bailey loads the shotgun. Boom! Oh man, dude. A widescreen of that too, where Bailey's just holding a shotgun and you just see Bellamy there, doll face, like looking up like this, and then boom, and it's boom. Awesome fucking scene. So now, 2 strangers are dead. Yes. Man, we're gonna actually have some final girl and a final dude in this one. But we still have to deal with Baghead. So Baghead is next, dude. Oh my god, dude. So man, we've lost 2 of the strangers. Oh, and then like she gets in that car, and here comes like lights from behind her. So she's trying to start it up. She's got the keys. That truck is coming. Bam! Slams right in the back of her. She didn't even see it coming. We got the truck, man. We already had that as an Easter egg. Bailey's like holding her head, like, what? What the fuck just happened? And then like he backs up and then pulls up right next to her, dude. Like this was in the trailer. It's done so good in the film. Oh, my hip fucking hurts, man. So he like looking at her, ain't nothing at all. Oh, this is definitely gonna get copyrighted like 3 times. I hope I don't get shut down. Ain't nothing at all, man. That's the fucking song. I didn't even realize they was playing it like right there because like what's gonna happen here is absolute the final act. Dude, it's so cool, dude. With Bailey by herself, we got Baghead, we got a cop dead, we got mother and father dead, we got Luke still alive.
Please, I need you to
And here comes the truck again. This balls to the wall right at Bailey. Damn, smashes her. Dude, we had a truck scene. We had the same scene in chapter 1. It's an Easter egg 8. The truck uses as demolition, dude. That's what it does. A truck as killer. Right there. That happened definitely in chapter 1. Oh, look, down a truck. He's using this truck. He doesn't realize that, like, it's leaking fucking gas. There's gas from the cop car. And, like, it's stuck on the cop car. And there's gas leaking everywhere. Bailey, since she was smoking all throughout the whole film, she was burning cigarettes down. She has a Zippo. She lights the Zippo. There's gas fucking on the ground. She looks at fucking Baghead. Baghead looks at her. And she screams and throws the fucking lighter down. Boom! Fucking gas everywhere. Going, blows up the fucking truck. As fucking Baghead was just like staring at her like, oh my god, this girl got me. Making love, nothing at all. And that flaming truck right there with her walking away. This is fucking cinematic fucking beauty. This is eye candy, man. I absolutely think it's gorgeous. With her just walking away, sobbing. Oh, and then the truck pulls away and gets away from that flaming fucking other truck. And now it is slowly coming towards our main final girl, Bailey. And she turns around and she sees it. And then we got the fucking song going. And we know nothing at all. Oh my god. And she's fucking running with the fucking bad hip. Flaming fucking truck. Dude. Turns around. Close up shots of Bailey. Oh man, you got to make it to the bridge. And she starts running towards the bridge. Nothing, man. We got the fucking song going on, dude. The song is fucking loving it, dude. Man, we get a flaming truck, a damsel in distress, hurting, running, our final girl, a flaming truck, fucking chasing her. Absolutely amazing. This is the greatest fucking. I love this ending. I love it. It's so awesome. This is like, you cannot. Why? This is what you need to do. This is exactly what you need to do with the next 2 parts of The Strangers. Look at that. Her crawling and the flaming truck. Come on, man. It brings you back to old 80s fucking films like Christine. Come on, dude. He's going to get out. He's like, I'm not fucking done with you yet. I found you. You burned my ass alive. I got my axe. I am toasty. I got crispy. Look. And Baguette is slowly walking to her. He is burnt to a crisp. His mask is absolutely burnt on his head. His head, it's all crusty. His baguette burned all over him. And he looks at her, and he damn near made it to get her. Almost made it. He falls to his knees. He reaches in his stomach right here. The truck is still flaming behind him. He's got a big old piece of glass from the windshield in his gut, and he slowly grabs it and he pulls it away. Hands all burnt. Blood starts just pouring out of his stomach. And Bailey looks up at him and breathing heavily as he falls to the ground. Boom! Man, it's like, oh, all right, that's it. Bailey is just like in damn near stress, like makeup everywhere, there's crying everywhere. Such a great performance. She's gonna end up making it to the main highway here. She runs out. There's gonna be a car that pulls up.
Wait, stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car!
She's like, stop the car, stop the car. And the car stops.
Hi.
She's like, I need some help.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Wait.
But then the driver sees something behind her, and it's bad guy with an axe, and he swings it at Bailey. Bailey jumps into the back of the truck. But bad guy jumps back after her. Man, we got to have one final good scare. He's swinging an axe at her, trying to get her. But there's a baseball bat, man, and she swings it at him and hits him right in the head. Smash. He falls in on the ground, and Bailey drives away. And as she's screaming, it's like, an homage to all those horror classic movies where at the ending where the damsel in distress gets away in that car, in that hitchhiker car or whatnot. And she's just screaming. That's what it was. For sure. Love it. I mean, she's like, now the sun is coming up. Made it through the night. Where's Luke, though, man? We can't forget about Luke. Bailey's performance here, this her crying in the back of the car, driving. It's like, oh my God, what the bleep just happened? And so now we're going to cut to the very end. She's in the hotel, or not. She's in the hospital. The sink's faucet. We got Luke. There's Luke. Luke's got breathing math all over him. So, he's recovering from some issues. Hopefully he will be okay. That's something that we don't find out in chapter 1 because that was just a remake of the first one, the OG film. We found 8 Easter eggs in this from all the franchises. So that is pretty cool. But Luke is on a breathing mask, like right here. Like, I can't remember what it's called. Bailey's going to get a drink of water, which I really need to do because I've been talking nonstop here for fucking an hour and 18 minutes, man. What a fast movie. Knock on the door. Bang, bang, bang. So now, is she having like, bam, PSD? Or is it just, a nurse knocking on the door? And that makes it, now she's totally scared of that. Oh, man. The end, dude. An hour and 18 minutes? Hell yeah, dude. I'm just gonna let the music play out, dude. Brian Bernardinez. Oh, really wrote it? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Man, yeah, I think he did. Maybe he did. Yeah, I probably knew this dude. Like Bailey Madison, Lewis Pullman. Yeah, dude. I love this film. This film was great, dude. Like, chapter 1 was like anything like this one. Like, it would have been so great. Chapter 1 was okay. I gave it a 7 out of 10 just because I love it. Like, really, it's maybe like a 6, but like, they kind of just really wanted to let you know where the strangers, who they are. But in Pray at Night here, I mean, watch this fucking movie, and like this movie blows all of them away. Like I give this movie, if I had to rank them, Pray at Night's number 1, and then the OG from 08 is number 2, and then Chapter 1 is number 3. I mean, I will watch Chapter 3 for sure again. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray once it comes out, but I can't wait for part 2 and part 3 because like it really set you up. Like they're gonna tell us who these strangers are. And I'm like, let's do it. Fuck it. We got 3 films in. We're gonna have 5 at the end of them. Let's go ahead and find out who these guys are and why they're doing it. I know the strangers is like it can happen to anyone, and that's why it's so scary. But we've already made a franchise out of it, so let's just explore these characters, man. That would be so cool. For real, you know. And as I'm going to get copyrighted like crazy on this one, but I don't care. Man, now you can understand like why I love Pray at Night so much and why I love The Strangers and why I cannot give Chapter 1 a negative review because I just can't do it. You know, the movie it was okay, but you know, like I don't hate it. It wasn't that bad. Fuck, you know. All right, dude. Like, thank y'all for hanging out with me on this, what is it, Saturday night? And that was The Strangers Pray at Night commentary. And if you like this and if you want to see more, hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe to the channel. And you guys remember, you keep it hardcore. Horror. Laters. And yes, we are going to end the stream right now. Laters.